y'all? It's your girl T. Welcome back to the channel. I'm just coming in real quick to share the food that I picked up this evening before I came home from work. I stopped and got some pizza because I was craving it, so that's what I got. I only got a personal size, so that way I'm not eating on it days and days or whatever the case may be. Y'all, this is my first time going to this pizza spot. It's called Z Pizza in Porter Ranch. So I got a margarita pizza, although it don't look very margarita-y, but it's okay. I just made up that word. That's okay. The cheese is like cooked a little longer, like how I like it. So I'm going to try to do the first bite with y'all and let y'all know my thoughts on it. All right, here we go. First bite. The other reason why I got pizza, not only was I craving it, but I also didn't want to eat leftovers because I had leftovers for lunch. So, yeah. So here we are. It's pretty... I can taste the seasoning in it now. This is a margarita pizza. I think I'm struggling with the way it looks because he asked me, they make it two different ways with the one cheese or two, and I got two cheese. So that's why it looks the way it looks, but it definitely tastes like a margarita pizza. Do I recommend? Absolutely. Again, this pizza place is called Z Pizza and it's in Porter Ranch if you're in the valley. I don't live in Porter Ranch. I just happen to be in the area. And like I said, I was craving pizza, so I just Googled pizza near me, what have you. And so, yeah, this is my meal for the evening and I ain't ashamed. But I'm ready to go finish my pizza and I'll catch up to y'all later. Peace. They are all there, but what up, y'all? It's a few days later. It's actually Friday after work. It is late, actually. It's 7:10. Traffic was horrific coming home today. Y'all hear me? Like, it took me, and I didn't even come home. I stopped by the grocery store, which is why I'm chiming in. I'm gonna give y'all a grocery haul. I only picked up a few things. I had a taste for some grits. Trader Joe's don't sell grits. I stopped by Ralph's. They only had the instant box and I'm just so tired. I didn't want to stop anywhere else, so I just picked up the instant box. So anyway, let's get through this grocery haul. This is gonna be my dinner for tonight. Something quick, something light because it's late. So we're gonna chat out on this a little later. I was listening to a sermon from Elevation Church on the podcast. But anyway, yeah, that's it for now. I'm not sure when I will be back. I'm tired, that's all I know. I'm gonna catch y'all. Breakfast, vegan sausage hash and grits with vegan cheese. I'll show you the cheese in just a moment, and then here's my coffee. I just have it covered up to keep it warm. But yeah, I'm gonna take first bite with you all in just a moment. Let me show you the cheese that I used. I bought this cheese yesterday. I don't think I showed y'all in the haul because I ended up going to a third grocery store. But anyway, yeah, it is a dairy-free cheese. So let me show it to you real quick and then we're gonna eat. This is the cheese that I purchased yesterday. It is dairy free, and I also got their mozzarella, so hopefully it's good. We're gonna find out right now. Also, y'all might be wondering why I prepared so much. It's because I meal prep, so I will have this left over for the next 5 days. And I did that so my mornings are easier, and I'm not also to change up what I'm eating, because y'all know I usually have oatmeal, blueberries, and that's kind of the extent of my breakfast. And every once in a while I will have hash browns and a vegan sausage, but I was craving grits, so I got some grits. Speaking of grits, but first, so outside of the sausage and hash browns, I will alternate with the oatmeal still. But speaking of grits, I had a hard time finding like a normal container of grits. The grits that I had today, they're like instant grits. I don't really care for them, but it did satisfy my craving. I think I'm gonna go to Walmart and see if they have the regular container of grits versus the instant grits. But anyway, that's why I ended up going to 3 stores yesterday, because I could not find grits. Trader Joe's don't have grits at all. They have polenta. I don't really care for polenta. Like, I really have to have the taste for it. And then again, I was craving grits. So anyway, I'm on the hunt for grits. But anyway, I made a lot this morning because, like I said, I'll be having it for breakfast this week and alternating between the oatmeal. So anyway, I'm gonna go clean up my mess and get ready for my Saturday. I'm not sure how much of that I will bring you all along for. Today is another No King's Day, so a lot of protests and rallies, not just here but across the country, so I definitely have to make sure that I'm playing it safe. But I need to get out sooner than later, because I need to go, I'm actually going shopping, but like I need some more business casual clothes for work, since I am in an administrative role versus a back office role. So I will catch you all in a bit.
Temple service and the promises. The ancestors are theirs, and from them, by physical descent, came the Christ, who is God over all, since the Lord will execute his sentence completely and decisively on the earth. And just as Isaiah predicted,
one thing I don't think I showed y'all when I was at one of the markets that I went to yesterday is I picked up a bottle of B12. It was time for a refill. Anyway, I found a different brand, the brand called Now, which I've seen before, but I've never used any of their products. But anyway, it is vegetarian and vegan friendly, and it is also like a sublingual, or I think it said you could like chew it and let it dissolve. But yeah, so if you are a vegan or vegetarian, B12 is extremely important, because B12 is something that you can only get from like animal products or animals, and you don't want to be B12 deficient. B12 is so important in like cellular growth. So I'm not a medical professional, let me just put that stamp on this. Please speak with your doctor. Because I am vegetarian, but I mostly have a vegan diet, I do have to take B12s. Along with that, if you're vegetarian or vegan, make sure that you are getting your blood work regularly, like every 3 to 6 months, depending on where you are in your levels, and your doctor will recommend when you should have your blood work done again. I usually get mine done about every 3 months, and I am usually deficient in vitamin D and iron. I kind of tread B12. If you're a vegetarian or vegan, you should be taking B12 regardless if you're deficient or not, because you can become deficient since you don't consume animal products, you don't eat chicken, fish, beef, pork, like none of those things. You need B12, but again, seek your medical professionals advice, but I'm just speaking on me. So yeah, so I do take B12 regularly, vitamin D and iron regularly. But anyway, like I said, I was out of B12. I also had B12 in my multivitamin, but I was running out of my regular B12. So and when I say running out, meaning I took the last one like I think like 2 or 3 days ago, and I forgot to put it on my list to pick up. So anyway, I'm going to take one of these today. These actually say, I think to take it after a meal. It says to take it with a meal, chew or hold it in the mouth. So it could be sublingual or you can chew it, this brand. So yeah, we're going to have one right now because I haven't had one in like, what, I think 2 days. This is what these look like. Like so. What's good, y'all? We are finally about to get out of the house. We're gonna go to the store. I'm gonna try to find me, like I said, some more business casual attire for work. We're rocking the Dodgers today because why? They're going back to the World Series. Don't come for me, y'all know. Yankees first, Dodgers second. So anyway, go Dodgers. Let's get into this haul really quickly. First I'm gonna do what I got from TJ Maxx. I just got a pair of shoes. Got these. The brand is Jones, New York. So cute, so comfy. They were $29.99. But like you can see the cushion and they are so comfortable. Ooh, y'all know what I just noticed? The band is a little off. I don't know, can y'all see that? It's crooked. This one not so much. So I don't know if I should keep that. Does it look that bad? Bro. I don't know. I'm going to think about it. I'm not going to cut the tags just yet, but these are some cute shoes. They are really comfortable. I wanted like a loafer, so these work perfectly. Yeah. Oh man. This was the only pair they had too. Now let's get into DD's. I did look at the clothes in TJ Maxx, but I didn't really see anything that caught my eye. Plus, I was just kind of looking for, I was looking for basics. I said I wasn't gonna get a print, but I ended up getting a print anyway because I like the print. Let's get into the DD's bag. Is that leopard? Anyway, it's a sweater. Thought it was cute, and before I take the tags off, I'm gonna try it on to see if it's like itchy or anything. But she was $8.99. So yeah, I love this print. And y'all, DD's has not caught up with the style because everything was skinny leg, but I think these, let me see. These are, they're kind of skinny, kind of not skinny, but they'll work. They'll do what I need them to do. See what I mean? Like the it's hard to say. It's not skinny, but it is definitely a straight leg. But I do like the cut of these. And then the waist is an elastic waist. So I like that. And I'm hoping that they're not too big. So if they are, I will take them back. Like I said, I'm going to try all of this on before I cut any of the tags. I also found these herringbone pants. The cloth is really soft. They are boot cut. These were $7.99 also. And the waist is elastic also. I didn't get a shirt to go with these yet. I'm thinking I'm going to get this gray silverish, if y'all can see that. The light might be throwing off the color, but I'd rather get that than like black. But these are bootleg and I like that. The material is really soft. They do have pockets, so I love that. So anyway, yes, love these pants. And the last thing I got was another shirt. This one, I like the texture on it. If y'all can see the rib, it goes inward, and the back it goes up and down, vertical. And then the sleeve has this detail on it. And this is what made me want to actually buy this shirt, is the detail on the sleeve. I like that. I like that it's loose fitting. I like the V-neck, and it was $7.99 also. And then I also got these foot liners for my shoes. I was looking for trouser socks. Those seem to be non-existent. I might look on Amazon, but I was in Target last week. Was that last week? I think it was last week. And I was looking for some. They didn't have trouser socks. And then they had knee highs, but the knee highs was like 10 bucks for one pair. Since when is knee highs 10 bucks for one pair? But anyway, I got these to try out. They were only $4.99. I don't know if y'all can see that, but yeah, they were only $4.99. So we got these, and yeah, that's it. That's all. I spent under $40 in DDs. I spent what, $32 for the shoes, so $29 plus the tax. And yeah, those are my pickups for today. I just needed something to really get me started for these cooler months. I do have some things to wear, not a whole lot, but enough to get me through. And then I may go pick up a few more things in a couple of weeks. Maybe the beginning of November, I'm not exactly sure yet, but soon I will need to still continue to build my wardrobe. And I think I want to stick with like basics, and I might get like a pop of a print here and there, but I kind of want to keep my clothes like really like solid, like neutral. I don't really know the terminology for it, but you know, like your basic, like blacks, grays, browns, tans, whatever. That's what I'm going for, just so I can mix and match a lot. And then I also want to invest in like some nice cardigans. And I don't know if I want to get vests, but like some casual jackets to wear. And I think that's about it, because it doesn't get, I'm not gonna say it doesn't get too cold, because it does get cold here. I do have an overcoat. I'm not sure if I want to buy a different type of overcoat, but anyway, this will get me started, and this will be the end of this vlog. I've already edited what I've already recorded, and this will be the last part that I need to add. So I'm gonna go ahead and get all this footage from today. What's the word I'm looking for? Get all the clips from today. Export it? I don't know why I cannot think, but anyway, we're gonna try to finish editing today. I'm trying to get better at that, so I'm not rushing. Again, I'm still working with like my new schedule. There's a lot going on in my life right now that you guys know, like I try not to share too much, and it is what it is. Like, this is the World Wide Web, so everything doesn't need to be on the internet. I stand on that. If I share something, I do. If I don't, I don't. But there's a lot going on. Like, nothing like, there's nothing going on that's life-threatening, or, you know, like nothing like that. Like, nothing too crazy. It's just that since I've been out of work for like 5 months, like things have been slowly like shifting and changing in different areas of my life. And so I'm trying to not get over, let me put this down. I'm trying to like not get overwhelmed and to just take one day at a time and to enjoy this season of my life as much as I can, and just leaning in on God for the strength and comfort to endure and persevere. Just remember that when you're going through something, sometimes God allows that, and that is okay. He has a purpose for it. So just remember to dig into your faith, lean into God, and just know that He will give you the strength to endure and get through it. That's the key. You got to get through it. Don't try to be going around it and swerving and all of that. You got to go straight through it. But anyway, I'm going to catch y'all next week. I hope you enjoyed this vlog, and I'll see you soon. Peace.